As a child, Mia had always been drawn to the old, abandoned house at the end of her street. Its peeling paint and cracked windows whispered secrets she longed to uncover. Now in her 30s, she returned to her hometown for her mother's funeral, feeling an overwhelming urge to explore it one last time. On a foggy afternoon, she slipped away from the relatives gathered in her mother's house and made her way to the old place. The door creaked open, revealing a dust-laden interior filled with shadows. Memories flooded back, playing in the yard, the laughter of friends long gone. As she stepped inside, a chill raced down her spine. The air was thick with the scent of decay, but it wasn't just the house. It felt as though someone had been there, watching her. She moved cautiously through the rooms, each creak of the floorboards echoing like whispers. In the dim light of the living room, she spotted a photograph lying face down on the floor. She picked it up, her heart racing. It was a picture of her mother, smiling brightly, but beside her stood a young girl Mia didn't recognize. The girl had the same eyes, dark and hollow. Suddenly the door slammed shut behind her. Panic surged as she turned, realizing she was alone. The house seemed to come alive, the walls closing in as the temperature dropped. Shadows flickered, and a low whisper filled the air, repeating her name. Mia. Desperate, she stumbled back toward the door, but it wouldn't budge. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. The girl from the photograph now standing at the edge of her vision, beckoning her closer. Mia. In that moment, she understood. This was no ordinary house. It was a tomb for the memories of those who had come before, and she was next. The girl's eyes locked onto hers, filled with a pain that mirrored her own. With one last surge of adrenaline, Mia slammed her shoulder against the door, breaking free into the chilling air outside. As she looked back, the house stood silent, but she could still hear the whispers echoing in the depths of her mind. That night, she dreamt of the girl who smiled with a knowing look, as if to say, "You'll come back. They always do."